your Knicks, City Dancer.
And it's Conley with the ball for the Knicks. To the left wing. In the corner. Tatum with it. And the dunk by Tatum.
Aggressive and efficient. Tatum using his size around the rim. That's what this team wants to see more of.
Pass to Drummond. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Here is Wall. Down low. And that one's good. Drummond.
Drummond's going to move you out of the way through contact at 300-plus pounds. That is a big man to try to keep out of the lane.
And great to see Wall beat a couple major injuries. Had to attack rehab twice. Doesn't always get enough credit for his dedication to the game.
That's his first personal. First team.
And for Wall, Greg, has his game changed at all now that he's into his 30s?
And he's so much stronger now. Just as liable to go through you than around you. Better at varying the tempo and controlling the pace of the game.
Inside. Here is Wall. Over Whiteside. And he overshot that one, missing. Here's Suggs. And the rejection by LeBron. Now Wall. Fires for three. Now here's DiVincenzo. Another shot. The shake. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Wall's got his second bucket tonight.
And that's too close. When Wall gets a shot that deep inside, it is almost automatic.
The kick out to Tatum. And there's the call on James.
That's his first.
That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Now, here's Siakam. New York moving it around. 6 to shoot. Right side Tatum. And stolen by LeBron.
The instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's LeBron. And it's Suggs with the rebound. And here's the fast break. Siakam leading the way. Yep, that one goes in there.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
Here's Wall. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter. It's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Make some noise. Your Knicks City Dancer.
For the Knicks.
Substitution for your Knicks.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And it's Jones with the ball for New York. They trail by 1.
In the first 2 minutes.
Out to the right wing. Screen by Jones. Takes it inside. Offensive rebound.
Knicks foul. Max Strus. That's his first personal. Second team foul.
1:50 left in the first. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Well, earlier I spoke with Tom Thibodeau, He knows that John Wall presents a challenge for them, especially when he can get inside. Coach said Wall is such a fantastic finisher, you have to do your work early, out on the perimeter. Once he gets by you, it's already too late. So they'll have to do everything they can to keep defenders in front of him. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And the Knicks miss again. Suns leading by 4.
And for old school centers like Andre Drummond, the modern NBA posing some challenges. He's not quite the floor spacer.
Well, he's not, but still on the defensive end, I think, GA, if you have a guy that's that kind of size and that kind of athleticism against certain teams that play another compact big, he becomes a guy to clog up the lane, block shots, and still be a deterrent on the inside.
Outside, Dort. And stolen by DiVincenzo. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And that's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right after the other.
Outside, Wall. Here's Drummond. Dinwiddie with the rebound. Knicks trail by 6. Pass to Strus. Kicks it out to Jones. Over in the corner, Dort. Looking to end the run. And again, it's the Knicks missing. Drives to the hoop.
And DiVincenzo with a head of steam. Man, he got up.
Here's Strus. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
That's the end of the
and we reach the end of the first quarter. Phoenix ahead. They lead by 6. And we'll be back shortly for the...
Come on and get loud for your Knicks City Dancer. All right.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one.
City Dancer.
Guys, what's your take so far on the Suns?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
Covington's shot is off. Knicks trail by 6. Tatum deciding where to go with it. And it's sent back by Drummond.
Really tough to get a shot over the frame and jumping ability of Andre Drummond. He got up there and got that one.
And there's the whistle, called a clear path foul there. Yep. And he'll shoot 2 at the line. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Suns.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
On top of all that, they've done a good job of making life difficult for the opposing shooters. They've had hands up and have contested a lot of shots. Look at the blocks.
John Wall.
And Wall with the slam.
And big scoring night for Wall. And for him, it's about the rhythm. When he's locked in, that gives him the confidence to keep firing.
And oh, here we go. Wall, nobody back. And Whiteside sends it back. And here is Conley. Here's the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Conley's got 5 points so far. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
Wasted no time on that one.
3-point goal.
DiVincenzo's got the lead up to 12 now for the Suns. They get a hand on it. To the middle. The kick out to Wall. He shoots again. And it's blocked by Conley. And they get it back. Pass to Siakam. And it's sent back by Drummond. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. The kick out to Tatum. Back to Siakam.
Covington can guard 1 through 5, and he'll be asked to do that.
Good D by Covington.
If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. That's the kind of impact on the boards he's made over his career.
Here's Conley to halt the run. Here's Whiteside. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And Wall. Here we go now. To the left side wing. Goes up on the block. Knicks with the rebound. And Greg, when it comes to players who've led the league in rebounding, very few have done it as many times as Drummond.
And of the guys that have done it more than twice, like Andre, I've got some good news for him. Every one of them is either in the Hall of Fame or soon will be.
Drummond the screen. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. Connects from three-point range.
And the shooting numbers just keep going up and up for Dante.
Pass to Conley. A three-pointer, no good.
New York.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam was the most improved player in 2019. He says, I love that I cannot be able to do something, but if I put in a lot of hours doing it, I can become good at it. The former 27th pick overall said, not to sound arrogant, but I saw this coming. Guys, he bet on himself.
He did. He was smart. He certainly put in the work. D.A., thank you. To the paint. And stolen by James. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Nailed from three-point land. Covington's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Dort misses. A three ball. Covington's shot is off. To the inside. And stolen by Drummond. On the wing, DiVincenzo. And so it's the Phoenix Suns with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. We'll take a quick break and then back to the... And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Suns leading by 18. Graham surveying the floor. Conley with it. Holmes covering. Over to the wing. New York moving it around. Here's Whiteside. A shot, no good. The Suns go the other way with it. To the paint. Pass to McLemore. Takes a three. Here's Holmes. Now here's McLemore. Gets the three-pointer to fall. McLemore's got the first bucket of the third here for the Suns.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Here's Dort. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark.
And Lu Dort has made a name for himself on defense.
Jonathan
He is a
Kuminga.
superstar stopper.
Three-point goal.
But he's earned it with his play.
Timeout.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Knicks City Dancer.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Greg, the way Dort has handled guys like LeBron and Harden, he does as well as anyone when it comes to defending them.
Yeah, I mean, he's small but strong and really hard to bump off his spot. Quick enough to stay with anyone on their drives and just turning into a great shutdown defender.
Three-pointer, Graham. They get it back. Holmes can't get it to go in.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Graham gets a wide-open look. Dinwiddie with the rebound.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that. It cost you another play.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Stolen by Stevenson. And a fast break now for New York. Pass to Roby. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal.
And Isaiah Roby out of
First-team
Nebraska, a second-round pick, but boy, there's a lot to like about this young
At the
man.
line.
There is an intriguing skill set with Isaiah. He can shoot it a little bit, puts the ball down. He likes to pass the ball. So in the team concept, he continues to develop what he can do offensively.
Dinwiddie attacking. 2 points. That one goes. Dinwiddie's got his first points of the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
They get it back. Holmes. Now here's McLemore outside.
McLemore.
Hits the three-point bomb. McLemore's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Suns. And good that time.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Inside. Holmes, good.
Rashawn Holmes.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass.
Graham with the bucket.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Dinwiddie outside. To the middle. It's deflected. Pass to Roby. Lays it up and banks it in. Roby's got 5.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Graham with the bucket.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Pass to Dort. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Dort got 5 points now this quarter.
Suns lead.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Launches it. .29 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. He's got 14.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Pass to Roby. And here's Stevenson. Here's Dort. He takes it in.
You love it when Dort gets that kind of momentum and is charging towards the basket. Not many people want to get in his way.
Down low. Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And so it's Phoenix leading by a full 31 points at the end of the quarter. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to... And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Siakam has got the ball here for the Knicks. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Suns.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've got.
And the shot goes in.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
Right side a screen. Pass to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
And those are 2 loud points. Siakam flushes it without much effort.
31.
Here's Wall. And Wall with the slam.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Right side a screen. And it's Conley penetrating. No dice from 9 feet out.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And so here is New York. And here we go. Fast break. LeBron's got it. They get the rebound. And Drummond throws it down.
And he can intimidate. He comes from the elbows. He attacks the offensive glass. And he gives you second possessions.
The kick out to Tatum. And Greg, the league's in a great place for talent. So many incredible players just entering their prime. You excited where the league is right now headed?
Oh, my goodness, Kevin. Guys like Devin Booker, Luka Doncic, Donovan Mitchell. I mean, the list goes on and on. And a lot of these youngsters carrying their teams to great heights. Impressive to watch.
And so it's New York with it. Whiteside, good.
Whiteside.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
33.
Covington wide open. He fires. A three-pointer off the mark. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Covington knocking one down and showing some confidence in his ability.
Drummond with it. He's picked up by Whiteside. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Conley with it. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court. Here is Wall. To the inside. Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
John Wall.
And Drummond just rising up and gets on top of the defense.
Out left to the wing. Some nice passing by New York here. Inside. Here's DiVincenzo.
And DiVincenzo, he can really get up there.
And here are the Knicks.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Suns.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year. And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for John Wall.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again. Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
To the middle. For 3, Covington drains it from beyond the arc.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
We've got 28 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Going inside, and Suggs throws it down.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Now Wall. So it's the Suns winning easily here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg,